Covertan. Covertan Pro is a further development of the proven Covertan Spun Bond crop cover, based on experience acquired in the quality assurance and scientific sectors. Covertan Pro is used in agriculture to promote early ripening of the harvest and to protect crops from storms, animals, and a variety of parasites. Covertan Pro is a light, loose, but extremely protective non-woven fabric developed for agricultural use. The light weight of the material allows the young growth underneath it to remain well protected against damage, even strong winds. The non-woven fabric functions as a heat regulator, which, in contrast to other coverings, prevents an undesired temperature increase during the hottest periods of the day and, at the same time, protects the young growth from hoarfrost damage during the spring season. Covertan Pro allows optimum ventilation and consequently promotes early ripening and better growth of plants. The quality of crops grown under the covering is considerably superior to those grown in open fields. The non-woven is available in rolls 250 meters long and in a wide range of widths. The blue safety seal allows application on fields of widths of up to 16 meters without any problem. Thanks to the area weight of only 17 grams per square meter, the material can easily be laid either manually or mechanically. When laying Covertan Pro, it's important to remember that, apart from the normal surface of the plot to be covered, additional material has to be calculated to allow for the growth of the young plants beneath the fabric. It's recommended that the material should be laid neither too loosely nor too tightly, and if possible, facing in the direction of the wind. It's important to ensure that the edges of the fabric are fastened to the ground in order to avoid wind and insects penetrating to the young plants. The non-woven can be secured to the ground in several ways. With a stake inserted through the material into the ground, or by placing a spadeful of soil on the material every 30 to 50 centimeters. With plastic hooks, which hold the material to the ground. By using plastic sacks filled with soil or sand. Or by using old roof tiles or bricks. If the material is correctly laid and fastened, Covertan Pro can be removed without any problem and reused several times. Covertan Pro is principally used from the end of winter through to the spring to encourage fast and uniform growth and early ripening of the young plants, and to promote the recovery of prematurely transplanted young seedlings. The advantages for the seedlings continue after the fabric has been removed until the harvest. The positive result of a sowing depends on the uniformity of its growth. The fabric encourages fast and uniform germination of the seeds due to the microclimate which it produces. The material, as a semi-permeable barrier, reduces the evaporation at ground level and thus helps to keep the moisture content constant and, in this way, speeds up the growth of the plant. Likewise, the fabric reduces heat losses due to the barrier effect and the wind protection function. Covering the young plants with Covertan Pro eliminates the necessity to apply any chemical protection because the material provides protection against insects, fleas and aphids. This means a drastic reduction of pesticide control, resulting in biological and ecological crops. Particularly for this application, a new non-woven fabric has been developed, Covertan Pro Insect, a very light but resistant non-woven with increased penetration and transpiration, especially created for the specific protection of crops against insects during the periods of the strongest sun and heat, when pesticide control is no longer possible as the plants are close to harvest. In addition, the non-woven fabric provides effective protection against game, rodents and in particular birds. Thanks to its particular structure, Covertan Pro is water permeable, enabling watering and relevant treatment to be carried out directly on the material with normal watering equipment. The precise time for laying and removing the fabric differs for each species and depends on cultivation specifications and climatic conditions. The covering can be laid and removed either manually or mechanically. In the latter case, a rolling machine is used attached to the back of a tractor. When storing the material, it's important to protect it from direct sunlight. If possible, use the original wrapping. Each roll is supplied with a quality certificate guaranteeing strict control during production. Covertan Pro, ahead of its time for growth and yield.